Where do I start with this car? It's absolutely amazing. This is the brand new model Mercedes-Benz S350 Diesel AMG Line in a beautiful colour called the selenite grey. Now the brand new Mercedes, like the full range, they're amazing. Now this being the flagship car, I'll show you some of the features, but the design, the style, just the way it looks, but most importantly, the way it drives. Now I always say to myself, who is an S-Class for? Who buys an S-Class? Are you single? Are you married? Are you doing loads of miles? Are you a chauffeur business? The honest answer is, I think the S-Class suits anybody that does a few miles and wants a nice, comfortable ride, wants to feel $1 million, because that's what this car does. Now, being the AMG line, it's got some great features, some sporty edge to it, but it's such a futuristic car. It's such a modern car, up to date, super slick, and a lot of car for your money. Now, this is a very strong statement. This car is about to go live, and it's about £5,000 cheaper than anything else of the same age and similar mileage. Now, that's not because we want to sell cheap cars. That's because we want our customers to get the best deal and pick the phone up and go, you know what, Joe, I've done my research, I've seen the video, I've seen the spec in it, it's what I want, and I'm not going to ask for a discount because I know it's the best value. And that's what we're all about. We want to give you the best cars at the best value. It's absolutely phenomenal. Let's start from the front, because this is a new model car, so it has got some nice features. You've got the beautiful, very detailed multi-beam LED headlights, fully adaptive, and then you have the triple glass piece there, which is the LED daytime running lights. And you can just see within the casing, it looks brilliant. The attention to detail behind there is great. But then the S-Class, being the biggest of its range, the flagship model, has the biggest front grille, and that is a humongous chrome grille with the sensor radar in the middle there, because this car has adaptive cruise control, lane assist, and steering assist. So what that really means is the car pretty much drives itself, and it's absolutely effortless. It makes your journey from A to B just seamless, and that's what you want. But then you see lots more chrome sections on this car. Now, if you see our cars and you follow our page, you'll see we're always banging on about black of this and black out that, and it's been fully murdered out. It's an S-Class. It doesn't need any of that. It wants to stay classy, and that's exactly what it is. The AMG has the bigger mouthpiece with, again, more chrome section on the corners there. Front rear parking sensors, and then you have the beautiful AMG 5-spoke alloy wheels, which again suit the car very well, because you want this car to be a comfortable ride. You don't want rubber bands for tyres. You don't want 26-inch alloy wheels. And you've got air suspension as well, or what you call dynamic ride, so it gives you the most comfortable ride. Sun protection glass. Like a lot of the newer cars now, you have the electric deployable door handles, so when the car is unlocked, the door handles pop out, enough for you to put your hands in there to open up. When you lock it, they go nice and flush. There's more detailing within the handles as well. You've got the Mercedes-Benz stamped on there. When you open the new S-Class, you don't need to pull at it, because when you pull the handle, it releases it, ready for you to open. And when you close it, you don't need to go and slam it. It's an S-Class. Treat it with respect. When you close it, it has soft closed doors. It will close on its own. There's a sun protection glass for privacy, but then look at this. Beautiful. Before you get in, let me just tell you a little bit about what you're about to approach. First of all, the ambient lighting for me looks absolutely amazing. You can change all the colours, no problem. You've got this quilted leather effect going on, and that lovely light macchiato interior for me works extremely well. The contrasting colours with the black beading, and it's such a comfortable seat, but you can just see that it's comfortable. It's one of them types of cars. You've then got that floating centre dash with that iPad-looking feature, which is the huge MBUX navigation, onboard computer, DAB digital radio. You've got Mercedes Me. It's got everything. You've got electric seats, memory seats, heated seats, but even the little door handle, everything is just in line and flush. Lock, unlock, piano black finish. More leather. Everywhere you look is either leather, wood, or certainly good materials. You've got this metallic finish here, which is brilliant, and that flows all the way around. More ambient lighting, bit of a cubby hole behind there, which is nice and bright. Piano black to the centre dash with cup holders, USCs, and you've got the 2 keys there as well. I love this effect. This is so easy to use. Now, it's modern, it's up to date, it's very futuristic, but play with it. The more you play with it, the more you learn. You can't physically break it. At the very worst case scenario, you reset it all. But with the Mercedes Me and with the MBUX and all the other features that this car does, it really is clever. Everything is also touch sensitive, such as volume, on, off, and car features. You've then got dynamic features here as well. Home button. If you look up here as well, you've got the beautiful surrounding. I've mentioned this in a previous video, like the door switches, the door handles and the center console, even up here, everything has a floating effect, and I love that because I think it looks 10 years ahead. There's lots of space for everybody, all the passengers. It's a car that can be driven in, or you can drive it yourself. It's one of them type of cars. The rear passengers get the exact same treatment, and this is what I mean. If you're sat in the back of here now, wow. It's just, that's the first word that comes to my mind, wow, because I'm seeing all this. I'm seeing all the lighting. The rear seats are heated as well. I'm seeing the third zone climate control down there. The seats, you have to sit in one to appreciate it. It's not just another seat. This quilted leather is so nice and soft. It's Nappa leather. The beading just goes very well. Heating system's just there. Coat hanger. You've got the lighting up here. Just if you look at that alone, it's flush. It's just like, I don't know how to describe it other than it's mind-blowing. Centre section comes with more cubby hole space, more USCs in there. If you do fancy a little bit of cubby hole down there with more USCs, heating dials, everything is just perfect. Now, as you come around the back, you'll notice with a new shape, that lovely slope. It's an S-Class, so it's a big car, but you don't feel big when you're in it. It feels spacious, but not too big to drive. I love the individual LED rear lighting system, and you have the LED indicators as well. Reversing camera system, you've got a massive boot. It's an S-Class, and that's how you want it, because you're going to London, or you're going wherever you're going, with your suitcases, that's what you need. It's deep, it's huge. More cubby hole space underneath. Press the button and it locks up. Now, this is a 21 registration with 16,000 miles on. Still in the manufacturer's warranty till 2024. The colour combination's great. The power's more than enough. The S350 is a brilliant engine. The new dials and switches here for your lighting system, which is moved. You've got the memory seats there, electric windows with electric folding mirrors. And then you've got this. I'm going to use the word adore. I love this steering wheel. The Nappa leather, it's nice and it's small. I expect it to be a lot bigger, but small, but it's obviously got a flat bottom there, but it feels nice and chunky. This is all touch sensitive, the adaptive cruise control, voice control, stereo controls, paddle shift, the full digital dashboard there with the rev counter and the speedo, and the gearbox is just up there. Press the button to start it, comes on straight away, put it in reverse, and there's your camera system there straight away. Park it up again. You can't ask for much more out of a car. There's leather on the knee pad area, but when you drive this car, it's got four-wheel steering. So at high speed and low speed, the handling is perfect. But like I said before, it's a car you can drive for 300 miles, get back out of it and go, I feel fresh. Let's go again. It's that type of car. It is mind-blowing. You have to drive one. At the very least, sit in one to appreciate it. But like I said, it doesn't matter if you're single, if you're married, if you're a business person, you might have a chauffeur business. This car is suited for anybody that wants a little bit of class in their life. My name's Joe. My name and number's on the bottom of the screen. Give me a call, drop me a text or a WhatsApp. But remember what I said, do your research. It's about £5,000 cheaper than any other S350 on a 21 registration in the country. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.